Alrighty, folks. It's finally time. This is something I've been waiting for a while to announce and talk about. It's Junior going to Furia. It's something we've seen for quite some time in the rumor mill around the Rush Bs and the Dust 2s of the world, and we finally see our answer. We finally see it happen here. Furia have officially announced the signing of Junior, 20-year-old Opper, formerly of Triumph. And Junior, he's an Opper I think is one of the best in the North American scene. A very high aggressive Opper. Like, you get two different styles of Op. I mentioned OC in the video yesterday for extra salt. We have Junior here today. I think of OC as more of your stereotypical Opper role. Junior is a very aggressive, hyper aggressive Opper who loves to take those opening duels and really open things up. And that's really what makes Junior special. He's a guy who can really go in as a human can opener and wipe open a bomb site. Well, he's been announced, and he's replacing Henny, another aggressive Opper, and I think just off that bat, I think Junior's going to be a good fit for the style of play that Henny is known for, and also the style of play Furia play. I think that this is a really good fit, and probably the only fit if they wanted to keep somebody who's already in the North American scene region, because you can consider Furia kind of in the North American scene now, because they've been here for so long. So really, I think that's a really good fit from that, and they played in FBL and Rank S together, so they know each other outside of the competitive server. They know each other from the Rank S's and the FPLs of the world, so they have that sort of cohesion too. And I mean, part of the interviews, oh, here it is, right here. Ever since Furia moved to NA, they've been my favorite team on and off the server. I've looked up to them, to their lineup, their raw skill, and supportive fans for a long time. So, Junior already likes the guys. It's hard not to like the Furia guys. Fantastic guys over there. And seeing them in their rise to power was honestly a fun ride. Seeing them go from Global Challenge and winning that, and then going to what they did in 2019, and they still kept it up in 2020. With, I think they're still in 6th place in the world right now. So it's a very strong team. So the transfer fee, though, we're at about $55,000, which you could consider highway robbery for a player the caliber of Junior. And it also goes to be one, I believe, I want to say 8th roster change that Triumph have undergone within the last, year at the very least. Actually, let's go to Liquipedia right now. Alright, and we're back in here on Liquipedia. We can see these roster changes. This is 2020. Grim and Exceed leave Triumph. Shigzula joins Triumph. Asuna joins Triumph. Snake steps down from Triumph. Grim stands in. Tacitus joins as the Endless. It's not necessarily what you would call a roster move in the terms of players. But then Voltage goes to Chaos. Asuna leaves. Curry and Junior join. Liquid acquire Grim. Curry steps down. Penny and Moose come in. Spongy leaves. Ryan comes in. Ryan leaves, and B Wills comes in to replace Moose. And they still have yet to replace Ryan. And now Junior's gone. So if we count these roster changes, I'm just going to lump these in as 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, about 16, actually, if you count the joinings and leavings, roster moves. So about 8 players in and out. So I was right on the money there in that terms of assessment, but that is a massive amount of roster changes for any team to undergo. And if we go back over to HLTV here, they're still ranked 28 in the world. They're still top 30 in the world with 8 different roster player changes. That is massive. That is insanity if you think about it for the Deer team. The fact that they've been able to keep a lineup that's been able to perform this well with this many roster changes is nothing short of astounding. And if you look at this run of form here, too, they had during IEM Beijing, where they got second to Chaos, they took down Liquid and Team 1 twice. They also beat Gaming in the Does To Us Masters FPL Cup, the first FPL Cup of the year back in October. And that was just a great run of form here in IEM Beijing. The win over Liquid was fantastic. We pop over there, and we can look what Grim did, or rather Junior did. 70 and 48 plus 22, 92 ADR, 136 HLTV rating, hard carry performance against former teammate or former Triumph player Grim, and a hard carry. Actually, no, Grim and Junior did play together. What am I saying? But what a show was that from Junior against Liquid. And now he's going to Furia, team ranked number 6 in the world. A very young average player age. Junior helps keep that down. But this is a team that has some trophies under their belt. This is DreamHack Masters Spring. This is ESL Pro League Season 12. And IEM New York 2020. All these, I believe, are online. But it's still a very, very good team. You can look at their achievements. Oh, they also have 3rd place, 2nd place, 3rd, 4th place finishes here. This was a great tournament to watch Furia play, and they lost to Liquid, I believe it was in the semifinals, but that was a fantastic show from Furia too. I believe it was a 2-1 win or loss to Liquid. If we go back in here and just out of curiosity, yeah, oh, it was a 2-0 loss to Liquid. Okay, I remember watching this game in person in Dallas. This map was nuts. This was such a good map. Furia played so well. I believe this is back when, Abel J was still on the roster. And Quesarato popped off towards outside nuke. It was a great game. It was a fantastic show from Furia on nuke. Yeah, overpass was a little lopsided, but this is also when Liquid were coming to the height of their power. But Furia, such a great team to watch, very exciting, and Junior's going to play into that sort of exciting style of play very well as an individual. I don't think he'll struggle to fit into the Furia lineup too much. I think his style of play will work real well with that. The one question I really have, though, it's the language barrier. The Furia guys are going to have to work a lot on getting Junior involved, but it's something that can be done. We've seen it done with Gaming when they first got Swisher, and now they got Boo. So that team had to adjust to it. I don't think Furia will be any different, and I think they'll be able to work Junior into their lineup quite well. Let's look at Junior's individual stats, though, here, too. His rating in the past 3 months, 118. Kills per round, 0.76. He also opens the rounds a lot for Triumph, from what I remember watching. And I'm going to see if there's a stat to actually go into that. Let's see if there's an opening kill stat. No, I don't see an opening kill stat, but oh, there it is. First kill in 1 round was 17.0%. Opening kill ratio 1.62. So he wins almost 2-to-1 ratio of his opening duels. That's very, very good. You see, most of his kills come with the sniper, with the op, and that's to be expected. He is the opper, and he is a very solid and competent opper. And that opening kill rating is pretty solid too, 115. So yeah, he's a very aggressive opper. He's somebody that Furia can really use to get under the skin of their opponents, to get into the thick of things, and really get in and under the opposition. He fits that playstyle very well. Furia, a very aggressive team, and Junior will love and thrive in that environment. That's what we're ready to see too, is just how well he's able to thrive and play in that aggressive environment, where you can be like, okay, yeah, go take your wild peek. If it works, you got 4 other guys who can shut it all down, and if it doesn't work, you got 4 guys who can shut down the push. If it works, well, we just have a sweet advantage going into the later portions of this round. And Junior will give you that advantage. So props to Junior for making this huge move to Furia. Props to Furia for even considering to pick up an American player. And overall, I think it's going to be great for North American Counter-Strike. My last few videos have been so optimistic about NACS. It's fantastic to see everything coming along. Premier starting up soon too, with Extra Salt joining it, and the X-Chaos roster has been added to Premier. So that is going to be some juicy things to keep an eye on right there, is who that team will end up playing with. Peter, PTR, Dirty Peak Pete, is on that lineup too. So we'll see what comes from that. We'll see what comes from this coming season. Furia, of course, going to be at ESL Pro League. No question about that, with Junior holding on to the big green gun. But folks, it's time to bid adieu. Let me know what you think in the comments below about the Junior move to Furia. As you probably can tell, I love the idea, and I can't wait to see what Junior is going to be able to do with his new Brazilian comrades. Please do leave a like on the video too if you have enjoyed, and subscribe if you are new to the channel. We're posting a lot more updates about Counter-Strike, NA, and EU as a whole, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching, and peace out.